We're out here on this lovely evening. It's the Cats and Books podcast. I'm Izzy.
And I am Aryn.
And we are two cousins who read books that Aryn finds on Book Talk.
Hey,
and
you get to
suffer.
pick the next series. So you get to pick the next series, and
Right.
we only have 3 more books of Throne of Glass. So we got
3? I thought we had 2.
No, we got 3.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. I guess I'll survive.
We got
3 more 600-plus page books full of nonsense. At least it's exciting nonsense.
Hey, before we dive into any more, do we want to give a cat update? Because I actually have Akila being a little guest star sitting right next to Mommy as she's podcasting.
Poke her.
Oh, I am. I'm petting her.
Harass the beast.
Harass. Hey, and for those of you who want to look...
Chubums.
Absolutely. For those of you who want to see pictures of our cats, follow our Instagram.
Our Instagram is full of them.
Yep. Our Instagram at CatsandBooksPod.
We got cats.
There is artwork like from the books. I've been coloring in the Throne of Glass coloring book. So there's a bunch of cool stuff on it.
Yeah, so definitely go check out the Instagram.
And we'll link all that stuff down, as we usually do in the video description. Yes. Okay.
What
so we are here.
Book are we? I've lost count. I'm a horrible bitch. I did not keep a record of what numbers anything is.
Okay. So this is the fourth book, Queen of Shadows, in the Throne of Glass series. And when I tell you guys, this was a ride. We don't even know where to start with this one. So if we're kind of rambly, sorry.
I hated it.
Yeah, I tell you what, let's do initial thoughts. Let's do initial thoughts first. Izzy, you first.
Initial thoughts. I'm just even trying to remember the things that happened in this book. My thoughts are, half of these people were made out of a fart. Maas farted and was like, you know what, these could be useful. I'm just gonna tuck them in here and this there and that and there, and we're just gonna pretend they were there from 3 books ago, and that's gonna be fun and fine. And it's definitely going to add more and not be annoying. No. So, like, we have new characters that show up. One is Nezrin, which is a new assassin who's, like, randomly protecting Kaol. I don't know why.
She is actually not an assassin. I don't know.
Is she not? Then why the fuck is she in the assassin guild?
She's, like, with Kaol's group.
Oh, she's with the okay.
Yeah, with the rebels.
But, like, basically her character is, like, Selena, but, like, she's tan. Is that what that was? Is that what this is? What is this? Who is this?
Okay, so for me, my initial thoughts are, there were 2 characters in this book in particular that honestly, I feel like she should have cut them out completely. And to me, one of those characters was Nezrin. And the other character who we will be talking about later is a lead. These 2 characters are brought in out of the blue in the middle of this series.
Lysandra also kind of shoved in retroactively?
Yes.
Like,
Lysandra
I don't remember
returns.
a dang thing about that woman from the first couple books.
So,
like, not a single thing.
Like, Lysandra is from the very first book, and I think she's in the second one. Yes.
Write to us if you remember her, because I sure don't.
Well, see, here's the thing, and again, it's the problem that I have with this series. You know, there are so many characters, and they're all really underdeveloped. And if she had cut down how many characters she had and really developed the other characters really well. Maybe I would
give half of a shit about anyone in the world in this book. I do not care about anyone in this book except for Abraxos. Maybe Manon a little bit. Everybody else, no, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Kill them all. That's fine. Can't wait.
And
I hope they all die.
Okay, the other thing, to me, why does every single character in this book, particularly the female ones, but yeah, some of the male ones too. Well, a lot of the male ones. Anyway, why does every character in this book have to have some sort of, and not just tragic backstory. We're talking like
That's a tragic backstory.
trauma. No, I
Everybody has a
mean like
tragic backstory, but like a
but it's not just
catastrophic backstory.
yes, it's like trauma, like
someone
heavy
put a
trauma.
bazooka in your butt and blew you out, and then you had to have your brain replaced in a robot, and now all you feel is pain, but you can still see the sunlight, and that's your life, and is it worth it or not? Like, this is this kind of trauma where you're like, this did not need any of it. Nope, none of this this escalated to a point that like was so unnecessary that it is comic.
That's kind of where I'm at with this series, and we do want to finish
like
it.
the
'Cause you know what? Dang it.
melodrama of it all.
we're halfway through, guys. We ain't giving up. You know, we've already put in this much time. Plus, I kind of want to know what happens at the very end. But like, guys, like, there's just so much going on with all of these characters. It is really hard to keep track of.
All right, well, let's just start with the.
Excuse me.
Let's just do chronologically, and then we can come back to talk about the themes in the book, which, spoiler alert, is violence is good. We love it. More of it is good, because then you're the leader and not the other guy. Then I'm a good guy because I'm the main character, so why wouldn't I be the good guy? And then power is that it is worth killing a bunch of people to have it. And then that the only way to avoid being molested is by being violent and powerful. Too violent and powerful than the people doing the molesting.
Yeah.
So you see, the only way to be a bad guy with a gun is to be a good guy with two guns.
With a gun.
The beginning of the book,
here we go.
We see Selena. She's back in the saddle again. She's back in the hometown trying to find her old apartment and all this crap. And like she sees what's his ass? Jesus. Robin's stupid face.
Yes.
In the stupid bar that he owns.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, oh my god, it's Kale. What's he doing with this bitch?
What's he doing
and there's
here?
A girl there. Her name is, guess what? It's Nesrin. She's like, oh, has some armor. And then you can take over, Aryn.
Okay. So, okay. Okay, so this was my other thing with a book. It's like, you're going to a Robin. Why are we going back to him? I do not understand. That's just my opinion. Like, why she got away from him? You know what I mean?
Is it because...
Like,
no, you know, because I thought it was because Kale was going to him. But I don't remember why he was going to him in the first place.
Well, okay. So he is going to kind of like get information and try to make a deal with him. And Selena is going there to kind of try and get a Robin's help, which again,
was she trying to get it to take down the towers or something?
Yes.
What was it for?
Like she's trying to get him to like help her, but at the same time, I'm like, again, why? Right,
yeah,
like
this
why?
motherfucker sold you into slavery. What do you mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to abusive daddy for help.
Right. That's what I don't.
That's not very feminist.
Yes, that's what I don't understand.
Actually, I don't know, but it seems dumb. Either.
Yeah, to me, it just seemed like a really stupid idea. The other thing is that then we're kind of following Selena around, watching
constantly
her.
Covered in blood.
Constantly covered in blood. No, but she's,
disgustingly bloody, still bloody, did not wipe the blood off. Oh, there's more blood. Disgusting.
You know, she's meeting
She
with
goes to the
Kale again.
slums. Why does she go to the
Yeah.
slums?
She
With the
goes to
fish
the
people?
slums and she's
Because that's where their, like, center of their rebellion group or whatever is.
yes. So she's going there to kind of help them and to, connect back with Kale and to figure out, okay, what is going on with Dorian? How do we save Dorian?
Right. She just reconnects, like, through a Robin. She reconnects with Kale and, I guess, Nezrin
Yeah, she like
through a
meets
Robin.
Nezrin. Yeah.
And then she talks to Robin, and he's, like, asks her to do something. I think he wants a Valg or something. Was that it?
Yes. Yes,
Like, he wanted one alive or some bullshit.
Yes, like he wants a Valg prince, but he wants one alive.
Why?
Exactly. And it's like, why are you making a deal with a man that you know wants one of these evil spirit princes,
Right, because then she's like, yeah, sure,
Why?
that's fine,
Yeah, that's fine.
whatever.
Like, no, that is not fine. That's
But
not
she's,
fine.
like, trying to get out of it anyway, so she just agrees to it. But it's like, you would think that this guy would be smarter than this. To know that she's not actually going to do... Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just...
I just feel like he's been screwed over so many times, and it costs him a lot when he gets screwed over. Like, he's
especially
not
when
stupid,
yeah,
but
especially
somehow
when
in
he
this book,
lost her.
he's written as an idiot.
And we're trying... That's the other thing. It's like, with him, it's really hard to see him as kind of evil and powerful when he's kind of... He's just kind of letting Selena run the show. And it's like, Selena screwed you over. And she lost you like a crap ton of money because she left
Mr.
your
I torture
guild.
everyone for anything in the world, and somehow she hasn't been tortured like 60,000 times in this entire... I don't know. It just seems very like he's really, really hard, and then suddenly no consequences happen, and you're like, how is she just
Like, how is she just waltzing into that inn, being like, hey, Robin, like, why isn't he killing her? Like,
he could have sliced a finger off and been like, let that be a lesson and never got... Like, for someone who's as cutthroat as he's supposed to be, she's just kind of like, la, 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 and he's like, you better watch out, and nothing happens.
Right, and so, basically where we start, guys, is her and Cal and a Robin and the other rebels are all trying to make a plan to get Edian and Dorian out, because of course Edian also has been kind of taken captive and Dorian is being held by a Valg prince.
That's right.
Because
Edian has been captured. Dorian's been swallowed by a Valg guy. Anklet,
basically,
necklace,
I mean, yeah.
Not anklet.
It's the word key. It's a word key.
So like Dorian's not even in this book at all, and it's like, great.
He is, but he's not.
No, it's the Valg guy. It's like, oh yep, here he is, still being a puppet. Cool. Thanks for the check-in. I don't care.
It's yeah, guys.
Like, unless
he's
like, oh, he's dead. Yup. That definitely, which he's not. Spoiler alert, he doesn't die.
He doesn't. It's just
incredible.
It's a thing, guys. I am so sorry.
But just this whole first part, I don't even really want to talk about it because it's boring. Because the whole thing is just Kale being like mad about some stupid bullshit, and like it is not like in character at all.
I'm sorry.
He sounds like a huge diva bitch.
Well, and not only that, Nezrin just comes out of nowhere. And
she doesn't do anything. She stands in the corner.
She just stands there. And it's
like, what was the purpose?
Yeah.
Like, was she supposed to be... Who was she supposed to be? Like, suddenly she's like another love interest for Kale.
Right.
He didn't even need another love interest.
No. And a big issue that I have with this book series is that there's a lot of things that are put in the book that you're just supposed to sort of know. It's like there's a bunch of info dumping, and then it's like, oh, here, you should have already known that. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god, yeah, it's like, sorry I wasn't paying
yes,
attention to the wall of text.
to
Like,
the
this
wall of
is
text. Yeah.
boring.
And I mean, okay, so let's get to the big thing. So first, they save Eddie
Thank
and
you.
thank God,
We're
they
getting fucking
save
lost in the
Dorian.
weeds.
I'm sorry. We're trying to
Is
hone
this
in on
wait
these
no,
like
because there's so
major
much extra
plot points. There
nonsense that
is,
you could talk about, but like it does nothing for
but it
anything.
doesn't matter.
It's just
Yeah,
thrown in there,
there's just so
has no
much.
relevance to the plot.
So we get to that part, and they are saved, and then she fights.
Wait, who's she?
Selene. Sorry, there's a lot of she's. Okay, so a Robin, yes, he wanted a Valg unconscious, and Selena is basically like, well, no, I killed him, but he's like making her deliver the Valg to her anyway. I remember when she took the Valg down to him, he like,
Wait,
if
but I
I
thought
would,
it took a while for her to get one.
I think
Like
so.
I thought that happened way later.
I think so.
So
All right, never mind. Sorry. So, okay, then I want to get to, okay. So the
oh
other
yeah,
character,
and then he gets
well,
wait,
go
wait,
ahead.
can I
Yeah.
interrupt?
Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead. Go ahead.
because I also remember so can we just talk about the list of stupid things that like
Yes.
Kale is mad about?
Yes.
Like that he yells at Selena about, and then the list of stupid, really nonsense crap that she yells at him about. It's like
Mm-hmm. Yes.
because they're starting this conversation, she's already thinking, I can't wait to punch his head into a wall, and I'm like, all right, well that's one case
Okay, then.
against you, you psycho. And then she's like, I can't believe he's not getting close to me. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, yeah, he's fucking right not to get close to you, you bananas bitch. What the fuck is wrong? Like, absolutely get away from you. You are
Yeah.
not safe. You tried to
Like you're
murder
not
this
safe.
man. Like, in
Yeah,
what universe do you expect anything would be back to normal?
yeah. And
Oh,
the
yeah, so
others.
he's mad
Oh, go
because
ahead.
Rowan's not there. Sorry, I forgot where I was going with this. So, Rowan's not there, and she's like, well, I didn't want to bring him at like if like it was going to be a problem for him not to have magic because he can't have magic. And then he's mad that she didn't get any help, and she's like, how was I supposed to know? And he's like, I don't know, you just do. And I'm like, okay, this is so stupid. This is just so stupid. Like it was all melodrama. Oh
Just
yeah, wait. They said they
go
had an
ahead.
argument because he didn't want to free magic because when Selena is out of control, she's like really out of control. And when
Mm-hmm.
you have someone who is overpowered to that extent, there's no one to take them down. And like that's actually I'm on his side.
Mm-hmm.
I think I get it. And
Mm-hmm.
I understand why she would be mad, but like she literally almost killed him.
Right. And
Like
that was just a
in
little bit of
her like
magic.
space out
Right. Right. And
nightmare.
that, yeah, and that wasn't even her at full power. That was just like a tiny piece of
Right. It's
magic.
like, yeah, no, I understand this.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're all petty about their like jewelry, like, oh, you're not wearing the ring I gave you. Well, you're not wearing this. Well, I still have this one, and well, not anymore. And
There's a bunch of
ugh.
like Rowan and Edian at first. Like when Edian finds out that Rowan's already done the blood oath with Selena, holy hell, guys. Like they both were like at
Wait,
each
was that
other's
when
throats.
Adian? Oh yeah, then that drama happened. I
Yes.
forgot about that drama. That was
Yes.
stupid.
And they were both like I'm sorry. Edian was like, what do you mean he's already done the blood oath? What do you mean?
Do that again, man. I like your voice. It's funny.
Say it again. Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, wait. Here, let me just act this out for you guys. So here's Rowan. You are my one true mate. I love you for life. Sorry.
Do it again. More Aaron acting. Wait, hang on.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
Let me
Aaron.
just act this out.
I want you to wait. I want to hang on. Yes.
Shit.
I want you to act out the betrayal scene of Adian confronting Selena about taking the blood oath with someone else.
Okay. So, here we go. Here's what it was like. Okay. So, shit. Okay. Whew. Okay. So,
you can do this.
I can do this. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, okay.
Here, wait. Do you want me to help?
Wait, no.
How can I
got
help?
this.
No, you got this. Okay.
Nope, I got this. Okay, so guys, this is how that whole scene went down. Rowan is like, I took the blood oath, and you are my mate for life. And whatever happens, I will help you.
And then what happens?
And then so Aelin is like, I know, we're gonna rule this forever. I know. And Aelin's like, okay, she's like, we're gonna take our kingdom back, no matter what it costs. And then you have Edian, guys, and oh shit, this is what it's like. It's like, what do you mean you took a blood oath with someone else? With this guy.
This guy.
He's not even that attractive.
This guy's ugly as shit, bro. What a fucking loser. God, this guy. Ugh. Yeah, so then they're mad, they're fighting, and she's like, oh no, except instead of that, she's like, oh, fuck too. And then they're all like ring around the rosy, like three-way, trying to like mosh pit each other. It's very testosterone.
Yeah,
and I don't remember how it turned out. Tell us.
It's a lot.
Because
basically,
I clearly can't remember shit, even when I take notes. Impossible.
Excuse me. Okay, so basically she was just like, she like laid down the law, and she's like, look, like, we are not fighting about this. We've already taken the blood oath, and it's done, and you're either going to rule by my side, or you can leave, is basically what the kind of watered down version is. But yeah, anyway, to completely circle back to our other characters over here, because I'm tired of talking about Aelin and the drama
the
queen.
triangle's boring. No one cares.
No one cares
happens.
No one cares about that, because
Adian gets over it. The end.
The end. But what I do love is that frickin' Manon, guys. I'm sorry, she's my favorite of this entire thing.
Yes. Finally we get to Manon.
Like, holy crap. Like, she doesn't always do the right thing at first.
Wait, before Manon, sorry, we forgot to mention that Selena burned down the entire bar that Arobin had.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it's just like
it's
just
why
like,
did she do that?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, there's like all these things that happen in this book, and guys, maybe it's just us. Okay, if you want to come for us in the comments.
I literally took notes.
I take notes on these books, and I do pay attention, and I do take like all these notes, and like I still get to my notes by the time we go to film, and I'm just like, what happened in this book? I don't know, because there's so much going on. Okay, actually okay, so going back to Manon. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a note here.
That's burned down. The end. Sorry.
No, for real. There's a note in here from you, Izzy, that I want to bring up.
Oh, yeah.
There's a note in here that says, apparently Manon has white hair. This is news to me. An entire book later, I thought she had dark hair. Me too. I legit thought Manon had dark hair. Okay, so here's kind of a watered down version, guys, because this book, again, like,
boring.
Oh God, it was huge. It was huge. Okay, so here's
there was
my
a whole lot of nothing, honestly.
Here's
like a lot of things happened that didn't do anything.
Here's my cliff notes. Okay, 1, Lysandra comes back, and her and Aelin kind of make up and be friends, and that's kind of all you need to know with that. Like, Oh, okay. They're friends now. Cool.
Yeah, she and Lysandra, she finally has another female friend, which she replaces every single book because they either die or are taken away somehow.
Taken away. Yeah. And then, okay, so Manon
And then more sex
and
workers being abused bullshit
yes.
is in her. That's the only thing that matters there, is she's another abused woman getting the comeuppance of murdering her abuser.
Yes. And then Manon, the whole kind of story there, which I did want to touch on
Like,
because
I
it's
get it, but
really,
also, yeah.
like, it's really creepy. Like, so basically Manon is working for the king and working for Duke Parrington, the creep, basically. And okay, so Duke Parrington has a friend named Vernon. Vernon has a niece named Alede. And Alede is like, she's limping because she has like a bad ankle, so she
Yeah,
has a
Vernon is just
limp.
Duke Parrington control pasted
Control
with a
paste. Yeah,
different
pretty
name.
much. Pretty much. And basically, all you need to know about that is he's really, really creepy, okay? But of
Another
course,
creepy dude,
yeah,
king man
exactly.
guy with
Exactly.
powers.
But Alede, of course, is kind of this character we're supposed to kind of sympathize with. And Manon takes a great interest in her because she kind of thinks, I think you're a witch. Like, I think you have witch blood in you, which she figures out by tasting her blood, which again, yes, I know Manon does creepy things, but actually, I really like Manon. She's honestly, guys, she's like her and Abraxos are like the MVPs, okay? Because they are carrying the rest. They are the most interesting part of this entire series. They're carrying the rest of the series on their backs. Just saying. Okay. Anyway, so all you need to know, really.
Someone's shouting outside, and it's funny.
Okay. So basically, watered down version. Manon is approached by Duke Parrington and the King's Men, basically, and they say, "We are looking for a coven to breed," yes, you heard me correctly, to breed and mate with the Valg princes to make a witch Valg hybrid babies. Okay?
Wait a second.
Disgusting.
Here's my question.
Yes. Oh.
Aren't the witches already part Valg?
No.
Like, aren't they like a fusion of like elf or wait, or was it Fae
No.
and some? What was
Like
it?
Fae and human or something. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
It feels like.
But no, they want that, but they were not of Valg blood. But they're like basically like, I want you to, what the Duke says is, I want you to pick a coven. So Manon is put in this place like, what the hell, She
But she's like, gotta do it. That's
I
what they
have
told
to
me to
do it
do. I can't be a bitch.
because she's the leader and because her grandma would like freaking kill her if she didn't do so. But she picks one of the covens. I can't remember which one. There's three of them. It's not the Blackbeak coven. It's not her own coven, but she picks another coven. And basically what you find out, obviously, is that because Alede actually sees them one night because she goes down to give food to them because poor Alede is like basically a freaking like maid, but
Right.
without getting paid. Like she's just a slave, basically.
Oh, Cleo's
But
playing with the ball.
yeah,
Did
but
you hear that?
she is like told to bring food down to them or something like that, clothing, I don't know, I don't remember, but basically she goes down there and what she sees is like really 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 disturbing. Honestly, I don't even want to mention it. Like it
I
like
don't even think they did mention it. They were like, and
no
that it was
no no
gross.
no, they mention it and it was
Forced
horrifying.
impregnation.
Like that, yeah, basically it, and they were all sick and basically dying because it was disgusting. So yeah, basically I
Little
feel,
shockity shock value.
yeah, I just, guys, I just feel
Gratuitous, one might say.
there's just so much going on in these books and a lot of it is just really disturbing to a point that you feel as if, and I
Well,
don't
it's
know if
fine
this
though,
was
because then there's Fae fucking, so that's
just, it's fine, yeah,
that's the
exactly.
only good thing here,
It's,
right?
I
That's
don't
the only
know.
reason we're here.
There's just a bunch of just I feel unnecessary things. Like, you also find out, like, that Manon's friend, or cousin, excuse me, it's her cousin, Astrid, that she also had a miscarriage. Or, no, not a miscarriage. She had, like, a stillborn baby, and it was, like, this whole
Rolling my
thing.
eyes
Like, I'm
all the
sorry.
way
Trigger
into my
warning, trigger warning.
ass.
Like, honestly, Izza, don't forget, please put, like, a massive, can you record, like, a trigger warning at the
Yeah,
beginning of the
remind
video
me.
for, like,
I'll do it.
sexual assault, for,
I
like,
mean, I do put trigger
rape,
warnings in every
for,
description
like, yeah,
because this
like,
whole book
God,
is just
it's
a
just,
600, 700 page trigger.
and it just seems a little, it's just a little much. I read all kinds of books with all kinds of trauma
You really
backstory.
do read all kinds of books.
But but no, like, I feel like it's over the top for me. It's over the top how I
It's
feel.
it's like maybe
It's
if it
just
was
over
an
the
anime it would be, but like I'm also thinking maybe this is more fanfic vibes that, and like maybe viewing it from that perspective changes it. I don't know because I don't read fanfic.
I don't
But
read
wait,
fanfic either.
I'm surprised. What if we
I don't.
start?
I don't. It's not my thing.
Maybe we just don't appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm like really, really sorry, guys. I like, if you guys enjoy her books, like her books, it's like totally fine that you do. Like, I don't
Yeah,
care.
we're not mad. I don't
I'm
care.
not mad.
I'm
And
glad
I don't,
someone enjoys it. I'm glad you're
yeah.
getting a lot because there's a lot of book there. I mean, if you're
Yeah,
thinking
I
it's
mean,
fun, I mean, you could just go with the flow and be like, all right, let's ride this fucking wave.
and I mean, honestly, guys, like, I like some of the characters, and I do like some of the battle scenes that are shown. I do like that. I do like kind of the overall, not the traumatic parts, but the overall sort of, ooh, we got a kingdom to take over, and this is how we're gonna do it. I love a story like that. Lord of the Rings, um,
Yeah, you just
all
watch
sorts
them
of,
take the steps and see
right.
how they do, and like, yeah, cool.
Like, perfect example, like, I like books where you're following a group of characters and you're getting to know them and you're going on this great adventure and you're taking back a kingdom or blah blah blah. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's
So,
most stories, so that works out well.
right, and it's like, well, that part I really really like. But
Wait,
yeah,
can I interrupt you for a
yes, and
quote that
yes, and you can
I
yes,
have many quotes that I've
hey,
written down here, and
yes,
then
you
maybe we
can.
stop.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I
we're just
needed
gonna
the
end with some quotes because honestly, figuring out where to stop with all of this spaghetti is
well,
you just kind of have
are
to pick.
hey, are we going to record like
This would be the end of part one, and then there will be a part two.
mm,
Basically, we got through the beginning, who they are, and what sort of started. Great. This book is so long. So I'm going to read my dramatic quotes here. We have Selena in the midst of passion saying, "The sheer dominance in that state was like being hit in the face with a stone."
what
Isn't it
page are you?
awful?
Wait, what page of the notes are
I
you on?
don't remember. Oh, yes. Here's another one. Aelin swore with creative colorfulness. And then, irritation rippled in her eyes. Oh, yeah. Also, let's not forget to mention that within a day of Rowan and Selena reuniting, they are immediately fighting and arguing and pissed at each other constantly.
Exactly.
So if anyone's wondering whether that was a mistake, the answer is yes.
Yes.
So, okay, on that note, I don't know. Did you have any quotes that were funny?
Okay, actually, I don't have a funny quote. One quote that I do like that comes later is "Let's go rattle the stars." That actually, I like that quote. Okay, I will give it that quote.
Just makes me think of Bojangle Bones. Rattling, rattling.
Okay, guys. On that note,
And that's all,
we
folks.
okay.
Thanks for joining us for part one. The
Yes,
Queen of
and
Fucking Shadows.
we
Stay
are
tuned for
gonna.
part fucking two of Queen of Fucking Shadows. Which more fucking bunch of nothing happens, and we talk about it for an hour.
Hey, but that's what makes.
And that's what we're here
This
for.
is what it's
We
fun.
love doing it. I am a masochist, so this is actually fun for me. You know, everybody's got to have a hobby. On that note, bye, everybody.
Bye.